Welcome friends. Let me know if there's some weird stuff with the sound, because there may be some weird stuff with the sound, especially with my mic. Not exactly sure. You let me know if you're hearing like some weird buzzing. You could just be hearing the fan. I don't know. Just let me know if you hear some weird stuff from the mic. I'm Steven Hanson's Geek, and I'm a PC gaming culture analyst, let's say semi-extraordinaire. And after a detour made up of what was it? Heroes the Olden Era, 2 streams, and the reaction stream, and the Halloween stream, so 4. After a detour of 4 streams, back to what seems to be my never-ending DORF romantic session, match. What do we call these? I call them sessions, but also matches. So, is it a match if you aren't matched with someone? If you're not playing against someone per se? I'm not sure. Game? Anyway. In the background, you're not actually gonna hear the DORF romantic music because I'm still in the spooky mood, let's say, and yeah, that's why we're listening to spooky synth music. Oh. So, last time in DORF Romantic, I had reached 120,000 points. And let's look at the game stats. So I've been playing for 34 hours and 46 minutes. Wonderful. Placed 1,700, well, not 1,700, but yeah, 1,726 tiles. 78.3% of those being perfect, and then quests. But the 34 hours is that's the clincher. Now let me get really acquainted. To stuff, basically. So we have a bunch of railroad quests here. Water, house, crops, another railroad, 3 houses, a smaller railroad, a glass. Let me know if you're hearing, if you can listen, if you're hearing weird stuff like a hiss or some shit. And a bunch of forests here, and some water, boil and trapper. Okay. No hiss, just dope beats. Good. Yeah, it's I have it in the description. It's there is a person, I imagine, goes by White Bat, and makes pretty dope synth. And this is like a 2-hour or 2.5 hour medley, let's say, of songs entitled Carpenter Synth. So it's inspired by John Carpenter and his type of music. And yeah, I've talked about John Carpenter a little bit, just in the Doom video, so just recently. So of course, I'm glad Carpenter is still kicking, and not just still kicking, but he's touring and making music, which is fucking great. That would be a concert, a gig worth checking out. Though I don't know if he visits Europe. Curious, I don't think I have The Thing. I haven't watched The Thing in a long time. Though I'd better watch some Carpenter flicks I haven't seen. Yeah, sure. Let me give you the link. There you go. The Thing video game? No, I never played it. I know it exists, and honestly, I was sort of thinking about doing The Thing. But you see, I have a problem. Whenever I do videos that are action, that have an action sort of focus, they bomb. So regardless of the quality, basically, and regardless of the feedback I get from people who actually watch the video, hey, finally a 30 here, Jesus. And unfortunately, this has now happened enough times for me to know it's not a fluke, and it's not necessarily that the audience for these types of videos or these types of games doesn't exist. I'm pretty certain by this point in time that the algorithm doesn't think my audience or what it thinks my audience is would, because for most of my channel, I've generally covered CRPGs and city builders / strategy games, and the algorithm can't understand. It's incapable of understanding anything, first of all, but it doesn't. It cannot comprehend how a human can play Knights and Merchants on the one hand, and then, rock some Quake 2. It's unfortunately that's not how the algos works. So even if I would, that's a pretty decent spot for it, but it doesn't help any quest, so I need to see about it, solving some quests. So unfortunately, this realization of my Doom video bombing terribly, coupled with prior action focused games I've covered likewise bombing, means I am less likely to ever cover any such video going forward, unfortunately, even for a special occasion such as Halloween. it is what it is. This is the system, and it sucks, but unfortunately it is kind of the only one. And you know, when you're within a system, you have to kind of play by its rules to as big of an extent as you can or should. So the idea is I would like more people to see my shit, and honestly just doing the things I want to do. Like I wanted to do Doom 3 doesn't help me with that particular goal. So yeah, it is what it is. On the other hand, it's not like I'm in a dearth of other video games or other genres for me to cover. But yeah, unfortunately, now I would maybe do a thing, but I would do a multimedia thing. So I would do the game thing, and I would talk about the movie thing, and I would probably have to watch the prequel thing and then see if there's comic book things. I imagine there's comic book things. So I just make an insane video about the thing, which again would imply a lot of time, effort, passion, which is unlikely to get even close to properly rewarded by the algorithm. Because again, I've stopped talking about movies many years ago. So yeah. Yeah, Tainted Grail, and you know about Tainted Grail from me. This tile is not delicious. It is bitchlicious. And that's not a good issues. There's a 3, but it's not clean. Yes. Water. Can I water? Not really. It's a vague possibility. This is just I mean, it's fun, but no, it's not doable. Just have to place it. This is what we call ampoule. You just have to place it ampoule. Yeah, difficult. There's just one crop tile. Oh, it's just those 2 tiles are for connection. Is that the only one? I think I was working on slowly locking this motherfucker up. Yeah. That would do that at least. Yeah. some houses. Let's see. So this. Okay, this is the main, the one that has to, that I have to pay the closest attention to. It's pretty good. That clump of trees there I don't like, but should find a find a way. That's negatory. I mean, yeah, but whatever. I think I should have played the warm-up game. It's just not. The good news is there's no great spot for this one. This one would be an acceptable spot. It's a 20. I'll go with this one. It's the least caca. This that's not gonna work. Boom, boom, boom. Could work, but it's weird. Kinda. Hey, it's a nice one there. Let's see if we can lock some others. No. Oh, definitely not. No, there's nothing we can lock properly. That's not bad. I'm gonna go there. Finally, a crappity crop. Let's see. Well, shit. It's a crappity crop that I cannot properly maximize. I'll maximize eventually. I'll place it here and connect it eventually. Although, was I maybe also starting to build another crop field? I should have. No, this is to be closed, I guess. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll just place it here and ideally eventually connect it. Yeah. Houses and a bunch of trees. Didn't I had a very similar tile just very recently. Where was it? In this one. So we have the icebergs melting. No. Very much no. Okay, so not here apparently. This ain't your spot. Okay, let's see some of the other ones. Oh, this has a lot of openness. That's just not enough forest. Not bad. But so it's this 2-1, 2-1, 2. Okay, so just these three settled ones, yeah, and these two are linked. So okay, Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. This is good, but this type of a tile has a lot of potential. See, like something like this. Something like that is actually useful. Ooh, it can actually work. Actually, so that's just a 30. Let's look for 40. There we go. I'm not gonna look for 50. It may exist, but it's not. Oh yeah, I didn't say. Okay, so I have 25 tiles in my stack, which is really low. So this may be the final. This may be the final count mission, the final session. I don't know if we'll make it to 130. Water, well, there's that. Okay. It's a decent 20. Another decent 20. Okay, so we got some stuff here. And there's just it. Okay. Not bad. Let's see. Can we move this around? It's cute. That would be nice. I mean, wow. Again, one side away from perfect. But let's see if there's a different area where this can fit in like that. Because the water allows there nothing to be there. So if I have a place where I only need a crop, I would have probably fixed it by now. Because a tile with a single crop exists, and that has generated many a time. But look, this is really great, but it only gives me one. I mean, it helps this quest, which is okay, but the water quest is only 3 away. So I'd much rather prefer place this on a water quest. That's a terrible idea, just because of the house crop, water crop house, nothing like that. That tile's not that doesn't happen. Well, by the time we get to 120k glass, yeah, the maps get humongous. Yeah, so we're gonna go with a water placement, definitely. Let's maximize the water placement. This could work. Actually, yeah, actually this can work pretty well. Crops. You can try. Not great. This is not great. We're gonna need to place it somewhere else. first place where we get a clean 20. Let's, okay, so it's fucking hell, to the right of 209 settlement. Okay, we got another one here. This may actually be a better one. What? Oh, man, see this? It's one tile. It was one side away from being really good. But on the other hand, it is a 40. And I don't know if I can get better than a clean 20 out of it. So that's something to keep in mind. That would need a forest. Again, it's one side away. You know what? That not clean 40 is looking pretty good now. See, even this is a dirty 30. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Can I find it again? No. Here, right? Mm-hmm. Can place that there, but so I need a tile with crop forest just to stick it in here and hopefully connect these motherfuckers. I can place this here, which is okay. I can also place it here and then eventually connect. So that's, again, I'm working towards something here. Hopefully I have enough tiles. I gain enough tiles to make it work. Only 2 houses is not a great tile for the purpose of building settlement. This is much more of a plugging of a plug, but this is a clean 30 here. So let's see if we find better. There's another 30 here, okay, but we're looking for a clean 40 now. And I'm not talking about this type of a 40. Oh, actually, wait. That is a good 40 there. No, I didn't mean this. But, okay, we have a nice 40. Let's see if we can find a 50. The 50 is considerably less likely, but not necessarily impossible. Dreams, they come true. It can happen to you. This is 30. Seeing something like this, like if the trees weren't here, this would have been a great spot. This would have been a wonderful 50 spot for it. Alas. So I started here and then I found a 40 here, so that's gonna be it. That's easy as that. A crop with a bunch of forest. Let's see. Oh, that's it. That's a horrible idea. Not. Just not. Yeah, no. Not yet. As it, I could place it here, but there's just 20 and yeah. In this case, it's a clean 40. A bit problematic, but clean. And you know what? Let's redo that one, because the next one would fit in here arguably better, because it wouldn't create the crop issue. So damn it, Janet. Oof. Again, one side away. Damn it. Very much no. Maybe something here? Ugh, no. This is not bad. It's a clean 30. You know what? I'll just take it. Ah, no, I was wrong. Okay, we're getting back to this idea then. I was wrongety wrong. Yeah, this is fine. This is not fine. Oh, wait. Maybe I want to connect this. I mean, not maybe. I definitely want to connect these, but apparently not with this tile. Okay. Oh. Oh, this is cute. It's unfortunate. It looks nice, like, I don't know, visual aesthetic standpoint, but that's not what the game scores. So let's see what how we can do it better. That's good, or that's pretty good, or to be honest. That no, we'll just do this. Hey, okay. 30, that's good. Yep. Quests. Oh, a railroad. But really weird tile. Yikes. Okay. Surprisingly 30. Okay. Oh. Okay. I mean, look. It can obviously be way worse. Now, let me see if I can, but it's a curve. So I can't really use it to close anything, see? Yeah, neither there. Oh, whoa. Oh, it's still 30. Okay. Yeah, no, we'll go with it here, I guess. Yeah. One house and a bunch of forest. Okay. It's just a house, unfortunately. Damn it. No. Okay, so that's not it. This is not it either. Mm-hmm. 30. That's 30 in line. Ooh, damn it. It's far away from great, but you know, could have been nice. Oh, there's a 30 here because it uses none of the actual features. I think this is not a bad spot for it. I don't think it hurts anyone there. That's just unfortunate. That is just unfortunate. Yeah. No, I like this. We're gonna go with that. Trees, forest, and a house. Not the best. Very not the best. Ah, so close. You know what? We're gonna go with this. I think there's no other. Yeah, I need it. Forest needs it. Quest needs it. I mean. Okay. $40. It's dirty, but you know. Okay. Railroads are the suckiest. I just went there for maximum points because I got nothing. I have nothing else. And this is really not better. This is actually way worse. Because I got trees and railroad. Something like that. 3 trees, maybe. But yeah. Just don't like these tiles, man. Horrible. Oh my god, the tires are not getting better. Fuck. Oh, this is surprising. You know what? I think I'll go for it right here. Did not expect to get a clean 30 out of that one. $17.19. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. Not that good. Let's see what. And 19 is just straight up, literally straight up. So this, where was it? This one. Boop. 20 it is. Crop with some forest. Well, I got this shite here, which connects it, but it doesn't connect it properly. It doesn't connect it to that tiny smock of trees. So let's see if we can plug one of these a weird sort of space for this. That's not it. That's not it. You know, no houses. New. Hey, yet another clean 30. Wow, I'm flabbergastedly surprised. So it's to the left of 209. Oh, look, another one. Okay, I'll just place it here. Hell. House with crops. This is nice, but eventually it can be. I can connect it. Yeah. 22 tiles in the stack. I don't know. We'll see if we make it back. I don't know how. I don't know if that's a rhyme. I mean, it is a rhyme, but I don't know if it makes sense. Yep. Oh, it's really nice actually. And let's see, can we do something cool with this? It's a 20, it's a single normal there. This one has to be fixed 19. Let's see, maybe we can close some stuff with this. I mean, kinda, but I don't need that in my life right now. Oof, look at this. You know what? I'll take it. It's a 50. Fuck it. The chances of getting the perfect plug there were quite small. I mean, let's see. Can we do something cool around these here parts? We can do that, definitely. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's actually pretty, really pretty nice, to be honest. So let's do that. Let's see. Can we do better? Maybe not. Oh, well, yeah, I guess. Yeah. I guess yes. Not here. Okay, so if it's not there, let's see if we can grow the crop. No, it's... can we connect? We can still connect it. Difficultly, but yeah. This is... That's... I mean, it's not a bad tile. We can get some good points out of it. In a place like this, but with nothing there. And we might find one such area. Let's look. Kind of like that. That OC. That as well. You know. Decent. Oh, okay here. Can do that. And in this way, I can have I can place an empty tile there if and when I get one. Now I need to not forget. Okay. That's just silly bitty simple. Can we get more points? We can. This one gives us 30 and it's clean. So that's where that one went. Points. No, clean 20 is a clean 20. Woofer goof. Oh, that's a 20. That's okay. Here's a needle here. Ah, damn it. Just placed this earlier, remember? But it has a shitty house on it. I don't know if the house is shitty. Though it's in a field. It's in an empty field surrounded by railroads and a crop. A bunch of crop fields right now. So I'm gonna guess it's a pretty shitty place to be. On the outskirts. The wrong side of the railroad track. Yeah, I'll just put this here because could work. Technically it could work, but it's actually would make it harder to connect actually, so no. Because this tile would have to be house, crop, nothing. So yeah. So that's a negatory. Yeah, okay. Don't think we can use this to close anything just because of its shape. Yeah, nothing there. Oh, Merry Christmas. Definitely nothing here. Yeah, but it continues it, so no. It not only continues it, it actually enhances it, so I don't want that. That is the opposite of what I want there. We can place this here. And it makes certain amount of sense. Damn it. See, this is, if this was reversed, dope. It is not. It's anti-dope. Ooh. It's just 40. If it were a 50, I think I would have placed it. I've placed less difficult to find 50s than that. Ooh, horrible, but 30 points. Mm. This is a difficult tile to place. I don't have a song for this. Is a hard tile. It's a hard tile life. It's a hard tile life. Oh shit, yes. Ooh, are we connectioning? Yes, we are. Boop. There we go. Finally connected this to this to this. Yeah, yep. Okay, this is good. This is good. It. Well, I mean, it's not bad. Yeah. It's better than placing it there because it keeps the crops away. Run away! Let's see. Not technically yet. Nope. It's too nope. Neepy deep deep deep. Ooh, no. Close, but no. This is, you know what? It's not that bad. It's a dirty 40, but it locked that tile. So it's actually pretty damn good. Let's see. Hey, that's good. 3 houses. We have just a clean 3 houses. That's nice, but no. Also no. Still no. Ooh, what? Oh, because it would connect to these. Fair enough. I can place it here, but does fuck all for the quest for now. I can place it here. Let's see what can we do. Can we do something with it? Yeah, we can place it here. Trees. That wasn't gonna work just because of the house there, nor will it work because of the house here. So, yeah, I guess. We'll do that. Yeah. Isn't this house scenic? It's right near the shore. Remains to be seen if it's a lake or a delta, river, or a sea. Can place it here. Can do something like this. If we do something like this, it's obviously in a delta. So mosquitoes, but very nice. Lots of high touristic appeal. In case the owners want to do some agro tourism. You know what? I do need to use it for a quest, so I can't place it here. Sure as shit not gonna place it here, it's useless. So it has to be here. There we go. This is a plug type tile, but let's see if we can find anything to plug with it or plug it in. Well, no. Maybe. That's a maybe. No. Saving that spot for an empty tile. I mean, could work, but yeah. Well, honestly, it would lock that motherfucker. So, apparently I went with it. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go with that. Shit. Oh my god, another one of these? Or something like these? Fuck. Let's check. Nope. This is such a, these are so annoying. You know, they almost physically hurt. I have to look for spots. Just a 30, it's caca. At least this is 40, so less caca. Yeah, but not for long apparently. Also welcome. Only 14 tiles in the stack. This may be this is likely the final session for this game, match, whatever. I am at 123k though, but yeah, hasn't been necessarily a super bad session, but it's just the tiles are really fucky and finishing my quests is quite difficult. Yay, thank you Graphic Reel. Apparently it's the 10th super on a live stream, so congrats and also mega thanks. Feel free to, you've bought yourself at least a couple of questions there. So you can ask stuff. That may interest you in finding out what I think. Just so we're clear. I doubt I can give you some life purpose truths, but I can give you some philosophy, personal variety. This tile is fucking me up. This could be one of its only sort of spots, but it's just... horrendous, man. I mean, it's a 30, but it's a really bad 30. There's just nothing. I guess that's it. Jesus. Oh boy. That's pretty nice. Been waiting for a tile for this one for a long time, but it's not showing up. Oh, empty tile. Hey, I've been saving a spot for it. There we go. I was saving a spot for the empty tile. That's just a... So I can place this here somewhere and just help the quest, but it's literally a drop in the ocean ish. It's a drop in the delta. Ooh, alliteration. So much rather use it somewhere else where it can maybe complete some shit like here, but that's just 20. That's just bad. So let's look at railroads and that sort of nonsense. Here, 30, 20, 20, 30. Something like that maybe, but over here it's gonna be much more of much more use, because it just means we can finish this quest quicker. Quicker. But the pointage is weakage. So it may not be worth, actually. Yeah, I may actually just end up placing it somewhere more or less random, just for more. See, for instance, here, 40 points. And I think this is the most I can get. Yeah, 40 here as well, but here at least it helps the quest. Damn it. Damn it. You know, one can hope. We can do that. Not really, very not really, unfortunately. Stupendously not really. Eesh. The late evening night time is a great time to wind down with DORF Romantic, but unfortunately the brain is tired. Even if, let's say, you manage to somehow not do anything the entire day, just being conscious creates a fair bit of fatigue. So even if it's cool to wind down with it at night and like it's nice and vibey and moody and whatnot, because it is night outside, it's still a much smoother experience for me personally, at least, at the start of the day when the brain is fresh. Ooh, damn it. It's dirty 30. But on the other hand, I also kind of want this session to end because I need it to end so I can stream other things. I know I just said, I said at the beginning that we took a detour for like 2 Heroes Olden Era and the reaction stream and Halloween stream, but like those were very particular things. Like the demo had just come out and the list had just come out and Halloween just was. So it doesn't feel like I interrupted necessarily the purpose of this DORF Romantic playthrough, match, session, game. But I do want it to end. That said, I'm not fudging shit on purpose. I'm still looking to generally maximize points. Jeez, this tile is... Jesus Christ. Yeah, I just left it there. As the saying goes, I'm gonna let God sort it out. Yeah, and especially in songs like this one right now, you can very much hear the Carpenter sort of influence. By the way, I don't know if everyone knows this, but John Carpenter has actually released music albums, and they're made up of, I think it's called the Lost soundtracks, no, Lost scores maybe, and yeah, they sound like Carpenter music that never made it into movies. And I think he has at least 2 albums out, like volume 1 and 2, but that was like some years ago. There may be more. I haven't looked into it. I should. Damn it, just one away. Damn it. Ah, there we go. Nice, a clean 50. Thems are rare in general, let alone now at this point in the game. Okie doke. Getting closer to connecting these. Straight river. That one, there's no argument there. Yes, connected them finally. Holy shit. Do I still have tea? Kind of. Cold tea, yum. That's pretty good. This one is just here. Poop. All the poop. Yeah, pretty good. Maybe. Let's see, can we do better? It's a 30 here, to be honest. But oh shit, 7 tiles left. Woof. Okay. Yeah, let's. We're in the home stretch. We need to do everything we can to basically prolong the game now. Okay, this is too many. Yeah, unfortunately, this new craft field never had... Oh, 40. Not bad. Never had that much of a chance. No, this isn't gonna lock anything. Even so, I will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7 tiles to lock these. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. An empty tile of doom. That's pretty good. So have some dirt or some shit. That's really annoying. Yeah, I don't think we get. I don't think we have a 40 for it. Four tiles. Three tiles. Oh, and the actual last tile, which isn't gonna save shit because it's nowhere near enough to finish the quest. Well, so apparently it's called a session, and it ended at 123,990. So that's fun. And nonsense is free. So I'm just yeah, this has been a great session of DORF Romantic, which started, I want to say, August. Give me a sec, let me check when I actually started playing this session of DORF Romantic. It's been quite a long long-standing project. So yeah, part one was in very mid-August. Part one started on August the 15th, and now we're in November 4th. But yeah, it's good. It feels good to be done. I am definitely not this has been by far the highest score I have ever reached in DORF Romantic. My prior high score having been 47k. So that's been surpassed several fold, and I have no inklings of regret about any real choice or choices that I've made during these insane. Can I see the stats? Yes, let's look at the stats. So it ended after 36 hours and 15 minutes. I've placed in total 1,796 tiles, of which perfect of which were 78.3%, and I fulfilled 119 quests and 20 flag quests. Yeah, if there was one thing that I'll need to remember for next time I play a session is to keep like 2 or maybe 3 features at the same time, so that they don't balloon into an immense dimension, because again, the game scales the quests you get to the highest open feature. So if you manage to keep your features closed and as small as you can, then fulfilling the quest becomes but fulfilling the quest as you go into the game is less problematic, because you are less likely to get forest quests that start with 2000 very soon in the game. So anyway, this has been the last session, the last part of this DORF romantic session. Didn't make it to 130k, but then again, if you look back, this started with me trying to get to 30k because I hadn't played the game in like a year or so. So it's quite the personal achievement. Anywho, this means next time I stream, I'm gonna stream something else, and it's likely gonna be something retro, and it may actually be the original Doom, because I'm still a bit in the Doom mode despite the performance of the video. But we'll see about that. Because you know there's so many things, so many things to play, and on the stream I may or may not. I need to play some retro stuff, of course, but having played the olden era demo, I'm thinking maybe I can, you know, interspeed some newer things, but just on the stream, and talk about them and talk about other stuff. Anywho, we'll see. Other than that, probably next stream at most likely Friday, unless I get the inspiration and it happens earlier. I've been Stephen Nonsense. Thank you very much for watching, and good luck out there.